Great. I'm with Eric Bird from Port Elgin, Ontario. Eric?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Eric. So far, how do you enjoy your experience at the Quebec Classic?
Well, it's a lot of fun. Bowled well today. Had some fun. People got to see some people from other provinces. Don't usually get to see them a lot, so it's pretty fun.
Good. Well, I'm glad that you're happy with your experience so far. So, why have you decided to come to the Quebec Classic, to play the Quebec Classic?
Well, we have some people, so we run a cash tournament up where we're from, and we have a few people from Ottawa, from here, that like to come up, so we like to come back, support everyone else. We feel that's the only way bowling's really going to grow, is if we all come together and support each other as one.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. We need support from each one and other, right? I totally agree with you. So, specific to the Quebec Classic, let's go more on the technical side of things. What kind of ball did you play?
So today I was using my urethanes,
Yep.
and I was kind of just throwing straight up the gut. It wasn't really much strategy with it, just kind of take it to the side of the middle. I was getting a lot of good breaks, which is always helpful.
For sure.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. I didn't make a ball change or anything, just stuck with the one set.
Good. Let me ask you a question about your strength, like qualities that makes you a good bowler.
I feel the one thing, especially for me, is my ability to be consistent. I feel that's a lot of things people struggle with, especially in YBC right now, is consistency. And that's one thing I like to pride myself on, is being able to get a game to 250. That's why the side pot that they're on, the 225 pot, that's my favorite side pot, because I have a pretty good track record at winning that, and it gives you a mindset and a goal to not be under that certain score, which 225, it's not great, but it's not horrible.
It's what we call a specific, specific goal, right? I mean, it's something that it's realistic as well, right? So
Yeah.
I agree with you. It's a good side plot for sure. Personal note: what do you do outside bowling, Eric?
I love to play soccer, but other than that, I've just been really busy with school. Grade 12 year, going into college next year, so that's pretty much it.
Good.
Just soccer and bowling.
Bright future ahead of you for sure, Eric. Anything else you'd like to say to maybe potential bowlers that would like to come and play the Quebec Classic? Anything in particular you think that they should know about the event that makes the event so fun to play?
I say it's an event that you don't always get to experience, because every event's different, where some are a little bit more serious, like you're bowling nets, you're putting a little bit more money on the line, you're investing in yourself.
Yep.
Where this one's a little bit less money, you get a good weekend, get to meet some new people, and get to show off your skills to other people, which I think is a really good, important thing to be able to do.
Yeah, I agree. Well, Eric, like I said, you have a bright future ahead of you, so looking forward to see you on the lanes for several years, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Ça tourne.
Bonjour, je suis ici avec Erika Duhamel-Lorrain de Gatineau, une de mes joueuses préférées à Gatineau, sinon ma préférée. Donc, Erika, j'aimerais savoir comment tu as aimé ton expérience de la Québec Classique.
J'ai adoré mon expérience cette année. Ça fait depuis 2022 en fait là, que je lui joue. Puis j'ai déjà fait une cote dans le passé, mais c'était ma deuxième cette année. Puis honnêtement, super tournoi, l'organisation est super. Puis belle équipe aussi là, derrière tout ça.
Parfait. Fait à noter, Erika est la seule femme qui a fait la cote cette année. Donc, elle a représenté fièrement le côté féminin de notre sport. Si tu aurais, Erika, évalué ta performance de 1 à 10, ça serait quoi?
Je dirais un 9 sur 10, dans le sens où on n'est pas parfait. Comme joueur de bowling, on a toujours des choses à travailler, mais mon mental et mon physique étaient très prêts pour jouer ce tournoi cette année.
Ça a apparu. Pas dire le contraire. Pourquoi la Québec Classique? Dans le fond, Erika, pourquoi tu joues la Québec Classique?
La raison est simple, c'est que c'est un tournoi de notre région. Puis honnêtement, j'aime ça encourager local, que ce soit dans n'importe quelle autre sphère de ma vie, mais un tournoi qui est d'ici, puis avec des gens d'ici, c'est le fun d'encourager ça.
Poser une question piège maintenant. Si tu aurais à dire tes 2 qualités qui font de toi la quilleuse que tu es aujourd'hui, ça serait quoi?
Je dirais le mental, qui est une grosse force chez moi. Puis je dirais aussi peut-être la résilience parce que j'ai travaillé tellement fort dans les dernières années pour devenir la joueuse que je suis aujourd'hui. Ça n'a pas été facile. J'ai passé par des sentiers battus, mais l'expérience aujourd'hui que j'ai accumulée au travers des nationales et des tournois comme le Québec Classique ont porté fruit.
Effectivement, je suis là pour le confirmer. On va essayer de connaître un peu Erika, ce côté personnel. Qu'est-ce que tu fais d'autre, Erika, à part jouer au game?
Qu'est-ce que je fais d'autre? Mon Dieu, je prends des marches, j'adore marcher. J'aime aussi le diamond painting, ça c'est vraiment quelque chose que j'aime faire dans mes temps libres. Puis sinon, ben, j'ai mes chats à la maison, donc je passe beaucoup de temps avec eux. Puis, merci Gilles.
Good, merci beaucoup.
Merci.
I'm here with Colton Uswa from Selkirk, Manitoba.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Colton. So far, you've been here, for 2 days now?
Not even 24 hours.
Not even 24 hours. So, how do you like your experience so far?
It's great.
Yeah.
Things are running really well. The staff are attentive. Everything's great. Scoring is good.
Yep, obviously, you're happy with your performance.
I am.
And you'll have the opportunity to play tomorrow, which is great.
Yeah.
So why have you decided to play the Quebec Classic this year?
So I've wanted to come the last couple of years, and this year I made it work, and I've always wanted to play because my goal is to play all of them at least once. So I could make it work this year, and here I am.
Good. Well, it was a great decision.
Yeah.
Let's go more on the technical side of things, Colton. What kind of balls have you used during your shift?
I use the old Starline Sparkles. They're the Electras, the prototype Starlines.
Yep.
I've used them for years, and they're my go-to. I never ever ball change, and that's the A+ every time.
Well, I can see why you're sticking to them. I was watching you today, and it was quite impressive. So Colton, I know you take your game very seriously. I watch you in a few events through live streaming, WCBT, and others.
Yeah.
Typically, how do you prepare for an event like this?
Most of the time now, like before, it was lots of actually going out to practice, and now I play so much that it's more up here.
Mental side of
preparing
things?
instead of actually going physically to practice. So it's a lot of mental prep rather than physical prep.
And you know what, which is critical in bowling, right? Like
Exactly.
Everybody can throw a strike, but it's how tough.
How good are you when you're not
How
throwing
good,
strikes?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
How can you come back from a tough situation?
Exactly.
Right? So, well, you know what, I like that answer, and I like psychology personally. Very
Yeah.
happy that you take that very seriously. two qualities. If you were to name two qualities that makes you a great bowler, I know you're going to say the mental side of things, but
Yeah.
I'm just curious to hear you say.
Competitive,
Yep.
respectful.
Well,
I think that's the way of the game and the way it should be.
yep. I agree. I see bowling as a family, right? So,
Exactly.
but I'm very happy to hear that, and I totally agree with you on those. So,
Yeah.
anything is, like if you were to work on something in particular to improve and make you better, what would that be?
Just more mental prep.
Mental prep?
Yeah, that's what I've worked hard on, and it's not quite where I'd like it to be.
Yep.
So there's always room for improvement there.
Good. Well, this is how we improve, right?
Exactly.
On a personal note or side of things, like, what do you do for hobbies? Do you do like anything else than bowling? I'm sure you are.
Video games.
Video games?
Yeah, that's my main thing. Yeah.
Big gamer.
Yeah, big time.
Wow, good. So, last question, Colton. What would you like to say to those younger bowlers about competitive bowling?
Yeah, just never give up too early. Always keep your head in check. Don't get angry. You can't dwell on the one bad shot. You just got to keep pushing forward, and it's only going to make you better in the long run.
Well, that's a really, really, really good advice.
Yep.
And best of luck, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.